He's here with us in spirit. I'm going to be introducing Pat Bush, and her speech is, so you think you can multitask. What we're going to be evaluating her today is your body speaks. We're going to look at her stance or how her gestures are, her body movement, that there's congruent with what she's speaking, and that she has our attention. We're going to work on her, make sure she has eye contact throughout the group, and her facial expressions and her natural movements are part of her speech. So without any more talking about it, I'd like to introduce Pat Bush, and her speech is, so you think you can multitask.
Small but mighty. I just need lots of room. So, in this day and age of various electronic toys to entertain us and tools to help us be more productive, we can perform many tasks at once. More exciting still, we can perform these tasks wherever we go. We multitask. Who here hasn't responded to an email while talking on the phone? While reading a report or an article? Perhaps we're driving and eating breakfast too. Who can resist getting one more item off that to-do list while sitting in traffic? We're multitasking. So entranced with this concept, employers have now made it a job requirement, writing this term into employment ads and job descriptions. We think we're being productive and efficient when we multitask. We can't let that free moment go to waste. However, studies have shown that when we multitask, we are less productive, we are less efficient, and we are more prone to making mistakes. Sometimes deadly mistakes. Have you ever found yourself in the zone? You know what I'm talking about. You're working on a project, got an important meeting coming up. The information is flowing. Your fingers are flying over the keyboard. The words, the formulas, they just seem to write themselves. You're focused. The phone rings. Perhaps you didn't hear the first ring. An email arrives. You hear a knock on the door. Do you have a moment? What do you respond to first? Hey, can I call you back? I'm under deadline. No, I can't, I don't have a moment right now. Put a meeting on my schedule. Ooh, let me check that email from Mary Sue. You take a deep breath. You turn back to your project while muttering under your breath, where was I? We've all been there. A study by researchers at UC Irvine monitored interruptions, the effect of interruptions among office workers. They found that workers took an average of 25 minutes to recover from interruptions, such as responding to emails or taking those phone calls. In 2007, Jonathan Spiro, a business analyst, I really did practice. A business analyst estimated the cost of multitasking on the U.S. economy at $650 billion a year in lost productivity. Now let's go back to those interruptions. And only this time, we motioned the person to come in and take a seat. We answered the phone and started checking those emails. Have you noticed when you are talking on the phone and typing, you stop typing to listen, and you stop listening to type? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat what you just said? Trying to concentrate on two tasks at the same time, particularly similar tasks, causes an overload of the brain's capacity to process information. As a result, our brain simply slows down. Studies have found that just this situation, talking on the phone and emailing at the same time, can reduce your IQ 10 points. A 2005 study found that workers distracted by email and phone calls can suffer a fall in IQ twice that of marijuana smokers. Study after study has found that multitaskers have trouble filtering out irrelevant information, take longer to switch among tasks, and are less efficient at solving problems. Put another way, attempting to multitask can result in a task taking up to 50% longer to complete. Now, let's talk about the obvious multitasking scenario. You know the position. Maybe we see it this way. That's right, driving and talking on the phone. You know who they are. They drive 20 miles under the speed limit. In the fast lane, sometimes swerving out of their lane, sometimes even cutting over 3 or 4 lanes to make their exit. Your brain naturally focuses on tasks sequentially, one at a time. Dr. Edward Hallowell, in his book, Crazy Busy, calls multitasking a mythical activity in which people believe they can perform 2 or more tasks at the same time. Numerous studies have shown the dangers of using cell phones while driving. We've all read the story of the fatal accident that occurred while somebody was driving and texting or attempting to pay a bill online. So how do we combat the lure of multitasking? Set boundaries. Make a to-do list. Close your office door. You are more productive if you focus. Schedule time to check your email and return phone calls, and stick to it. Better yet, turn off the email, turn off the internet, and send your calls to voicemail. Distractions waste your time and give you the illusion of being productive. Finally, take a break every now and then. Take a deep breath, stretch, move. You'll feel better. Be in the moment rather than at the mercy